Welcome to the AFR Saints channel, where we provide you daily content on your favorite team, the New Orleans Saints. Do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to leave your comments below and smash that like button. Who dat? So there was a little bit of a melt on Saturday on Twitter. Just to kind of catch you up. Before Saints camp started, the Saints announced that Tyrann Mathieu was not with the team. It was an excused absence. He was dealing with a personal matter, and nobody really thought much of it because that happens. These are human beings. They deal with things in their personal lives at times, and they have to be away from work, the team, whatever it may be. And so, by and large, nobody really asked Dennis Allen last week as the Saints were hitting the practice field for the first time. But then Saturday came. And the Saints were on the practice field. They did not practice Sunday. Saturday came, and Dennis Allen was asked for an update on Tyrann Mathieu.
Do you have any updated timetable when you expect Mathieu to come back?
I do not.
Short, succinct, concerning, and maybe mostly concerning because Tyrann Mathieu scrubbed every reference to the Saints from his Instagram account. I don't want to overreact, and I know that right now there's kind of two camps. There are the people that are freaking out that Tyrann Mathieu has scrubbed the Saints from his Instagram. He's been a no-show, all that sort of stuff. And there's the other people that are saying, "Hey man, just give him his space, give him his time." And I think both kind of have merit right now. And I'll tell you honestly, I'm concerned. When I saw Tyrann had scrubbed the Saints from his Instagram, I made about 5 calls on Saturday, and there was not a consensus from anyone. No one really seemed to know exactly what was going on here. So I want to be clear that I'm not jumping to any conclusion, and I certainly don't have any definitive knowledge of what's going on with Tyrann, the personal matter that's kept him away, why he deleted everything from his Instagram. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I just can look at a lot of circumstantial things and say, okay, he's absent really without cause, without noted cause. He deleted all the Saints stuff from his social media, from his Instagram. You were getting absolutely no reassurances whatsoever from the Saints, which is concerning. If you want to add another sort of silly piece of circumstantial evidence, Tyrann said he wanted the number 5 jersey, and then late last week we found out that actually Mark Ingram was going to switch with Andy Dalton. So Dalton's going to wear 14 and Ingram's going to wear 5, and Tyrann said he wanted the 5. Well, again, it's all circumstantial. I'm granting you it is all circumstantial. I'm not saying there's anything definitive here. But if you're concerned, I think you're right to be. I mean, remember, we see this happen from time to time where guys athletes will delete references to a team from their social media. Deebo Samuel did this. You remember Deebo Samuel said he wanted to trade from San Francisco? He deleted everything 49ers from his Instagram account. Well, ultimately the Niners said, yeah, we're not trading you. And over the weekend, they signed him to a gigantic extension. So congrats to Deebo Samuel. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Tyrann. Again, I'm not going to jump to conclusions. I'm not going to say that there's anything definitive there. What I will say is that the Saints, but I am concerned. I mean, until I see Tyrann Mathieu out there back on the practice field with the Saints, and I will say is that the Saints need Tyrann Mathieu. I mean, you all know this, but Malcolm Jenkins retired after the season, and Marcus Williams signed with Baltimore. I mean, you lost both of your safeties, and the way you addressed it was you went and signed Marcus May, who the good news there is, despite coming off a torn Achilles, he's back practicing right now, which is awesome. And you signed Tyrann Mathieu. I mean, that's your starting safety tandem. Now, I mean, do you have options? Sure. You could play Bradley Roby in the nickel, and you could move Chauncey Garner-Johnson back to safety. I mean, again, I'm getting way, way ahead of myself here, admittedly. So you have options, but none of them are as good as the option of having Tyrann Mathieu. And the other thing we talk about, too, is, of course, I mean, you're looking for a season where you're replacing Sean Payton, and you should have great player leadership on this team. And Tyrann would be a big part of that. Guys like Cam Jordan and DeMario Davis. So when you lose the guy that's been the captain of the ship for 15 years, It's reassuring to have so many veteran players that are great leaders as well. So look, we'll follow it as it goes along. I'm not simply going to dismiss it and say, nothing to worry about, because there's a lot there that suggests, hey, something ain't right. And until you get answers, you got to continue to follow it. I'm going to hope for the best and hope the Tyrann's back with the same. Hope first and foremost, all's well with him and his family, and everything's okay. And that he ends up back with the Saints sooner than later and plays a great season in his hometown. We all get to watch him run around in the black and gold, which we all want to see. But this is something that I don't think you can just simply brush aside, because there's too much circumstantial things right there to say, yeah, nothing's happening. I mean, we will continue to follow it and hope for the best here. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.